I've got another exciting Disney book for you on this episode. Hello everyone, I'm George Taylor from Imaginerding. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you get updates whenever I release new videos about Disney books, Disney history, or other amusement parks. I was very fortunate to be one of the original backers for this Claude Coats book. It was put on Indiegogo, and we just had to make a small contribution to help get it published, and it should be available for sale on Amazon very soon. But this is a book written by David A. Bossert. He did the amazing Oswald the Lucky Rabbit book, and the Kem Weber book. Both fantastic and highly recommend those, so I'm incredibly excited for this one. So it's entitled Claude Coats, Walt Disney's Imagineer, The Making of Disneyland, From Toad Hall to the Haunted Mansion and Beyond. So Claude was more than just a theme park designer. He also happened to be an animator with the Disney Studios, and he had done a lot of background artwork for them, became an animator, a set designer, and eventually was hired into Walt Disney Studios. Not Walt Disney Studios, Imagineering, the time WED, 1955 or so, and started working on a lot of different attractions at Disneyland. So let's take a look at this book and see what we got. Haven't really opened it yet. So there's some information here. Background, it's published by Old Mill Press, which is nice. I've actually got a signed copy of this because I was one of the supporters of it. And let's see, a bookmark. There he is. That's awesome. So a little bit about that. And Dave Bossert's on a podcast. And what is this? A coaster. That's actually pretty spectacular. And then, news releases. So Old Mill Press. Highly recommend, of course, the Disneyland Hotel. There's the Kem Weber book right there. There's a few things that I don't have this one yet. I'm waiting on that one. And I gotta get that one. Okay. This is awesome. Okay, let's get this book review started. So like I said, I haven't cracked it yet. I'm very excited. So there we go. Signed by Dave Bossert and Alan Coates. I believe Alan is his son. Mostly sure about that. There's Claude, 1913 to 1992. He was a Disney legend, or is a Disney legend. So let's take a look at the table of contents. So from animation to artist to Imagineer, the Disneyland Dark Rides, Handful of Years at Disneyland, the Primeval World, Pirates of the Caribbean, Adventure Through Inner Space, Haunted Mansion. Okay, so I think this does stop at Disneyland, so it's going to cover all of that information. So far, liking the way this looks. So forward, Tony Baxter, Claude Coats. Tony Baxter to the forward. Dave Bossert with some acknowledgments. Oh, that's a great photo. Young Claude Coats, 1932. So got some family photographs in here. And then looks like we get into his work at the studios. Wow. This is pretty cool. This is very, very cool. Wow, so look at that. So you've got John Hench, Mary Blair, and Walt Disney looking over Claude's shoulders. Very cool. A lot of background stuff. He did interior design, it looks like. That's a great shot. Looking at some of the Lady and the Tramp cells. So the Disneyland Dark Rides. He worked on Toad. Pretty much everything there. Peter Pan, geez. Look at that. And there's the Candy Mountain attraction that they were working on with Harriet Burns. Okay. So a lot of concept artwork that they did. Oh, this is spectacular. Fans of Disneyland are going to love this book. Oh, gosh, these are great photographs. I don't think I've seen some of these before. Everybody's seen that picture of Walt. That's a great photo. Oh, wow. Great map of Tom Sawyer's Island. Some big shots, good shots of the area. Alice in Wonderland. They have patents for it. That's great. This looks like this is a lot of fun for this book. And there's Tony Baxter, Orlando Ferrante, and Claude Coats. Nice. The Disneyland, the Grand Canyon Diorama. I'm skipping ahead. This is going to be a spectacular book, I can tell already. If you're familiar with Dave's work, previously I mentioned the Kem Weber book and the Oswald the Lucky Rabbit book. He is a fantastic writer, an excellent researcher, and really does an amazing job with his publications. I was so glad to be able to be part of the backing for this book as well. Look at that advertisement. That's great. Okay. So, there's a lot of stuff. Looks like he spent some time overseas. I'm going to have to investigate this. They're at the 1964 World's Fair. So got some information. There's the Tower of the Four Winds. Ford Pavilion. These are really fantastic photographs. Like I said, I'm flipping through this book fairly quickly to give you guys a highlight to try to persuade you to buy it. I think you really need to. I am glad that so much more information and research is being done on the Imagineers lately. This is just so good to see this, so that this history is not forgotten, because these are already a few generations out as far as Imagineers are concerned. There's Pirates. So they got the show building. Look at that. This is great. The mock-ups. I've seen this photo a lot before. I love that one. So it's Claude Coats and Fred Yoerger. Fred was known for doing his incredible rock work. And maybe for walking. I'm not sure. Oh, this is awesome. So more shots of Pirates of the Caribbean. An adventure through inner space. Attraction I like to see. Oh, wow. Look how old Walt looks in that photo. Jeez. Okay. Some great illustrations. The Mighty Mighty Microscope. That's great. The Automobile. Some interior work. You know, a debate for us. Is this the first, was Adventures Through Inner Space the first themed queue? I wonder. I think this is up between this attraction and Pirates at Magic Kingdom. Between those two. Well, you've also got Knott's Berry. The Calico Mine Ride had somewhat of a themed queue as well. So the Haunted Mansion 1969, Life After Walt. It was still closed, and they worked on what to do on the inside. A lot of the artwork we've seen before. And there's the wallpaper. Madame Leota. So again, focusing mostly on Disneyland attractions, which is great. That's where he spent most of his time. So the epilogue. His windows. Oh, so there he is at Walt Disney World in 1971. Very nice. Yep, the windows. Okay. Very cool. The Art of Claude Coats. Oh, this is great. This is something I do not know a lot about, and I'm so glad that this is part of the book. Wow. What a fantastic artist with just color and feeling. That is wonderful. I am duly impressed with this. This is gorgeous artwork. Oh, okay. You know me, being a librarian, want to see what's at the end. Beautiful endnotes. Look at this. 2 pages. Wow. 356 endnotes. Whoa, that's awesome. So you got an index. We know the indexes are important. I'm spending more time on the indexes, I know. Great. And a little thank you. That's, I guess, it was done by them, by the Disney company or one of his friends. And then the author bio, other books by him. Wonderful. Let's see what the back cover looks like. Oh, that's cute. I like that. So the version I have, which I'm assuming is a hard case. There's no dust jacket, which I kind of like that. Something less to rip, something less to mess with. Got some reviews from Tom Morris, Peggy Ferris, Todd James Pierce, Floyd Norman, Christopher Merritt, who co-authored the wonderful Mark Davis book, which is fantastic. So I like this. I like this book a lot. Highly recommend it. I believe it comes out sometime soon. Check on Amazon. Grab your copy again. There have been a slew of fantastic books out this year. So a lot of great Christmas gifts for your favorite Disney nerd. So are you going to pick up this title? Are you a fan of Claude Coats and what he's done with Walt Disney Imagineering? Leave me a comment and let me know. I would love to hear from you. I'm George Taylor from Imagine Nerding, and I hope to see you in the parks.